Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Lady Calamere. I am doing my 321st presentation, and it will be on the sun goddess, Yi. She is a goddess of the Gamilaraay people. They are the Aboriginal people of Australia. Well, one of the tribes, actually the biggest in the Aboriginal indigenous tribes of Australia, and they extended from New South Wales to southern Queensland. They're also known as a Gamilaraay people, and the language is Gamilaraay. So they are one of the tribes, the people of the nation. Now, Loki, was that necessary to bite me? So anyways, let me give credit where credit is due. Loki, if you're going to continue to nip me, you can go. Don't look at me like that. So anyways, I don't know. He's just pissed at something. So anyways, this card, the sun, Yi, the sun, comes from Goddess Power Oracle. Loki, if you're going to continue to nip me, you can go. And this card comes from the Goddesses of the World. Awaken Your Inner Goddess Oracle cards that celebrate women's diverse stories by Relmi, Sasha, and Sylvia Damiano. And this is, by the Goddess Power Oracle, is by Colette Baron Reed, illustrated by Jenna Della Grattaglia. So, who is she? She is the goddess of the sun. She is the power of life and light. To the Aborigines, and not just the Gamilaraay tribes, Dreamtime, and a lot of the stories and their legends come from the center around Dreamtime, the Dreamland. So when Yi woke up, when she opened her eyes, everywhere she spread light throughout the world. She is the goddess of light, life, and she also deals with creation. Now, I know there's a Bayami, who is the great creator, and you probably heard of him in Ancient Aliens, and he looks just like the typical drawing of, I guess, a gray alien. Very tall, I guess, or I don't know. I don't want to get off subject, but I just don't want to say it. People, Lady Calamere. No, there's Bayami. I know who Bayami is. Well, we're going to be talking about the goddess of light and her story. That she is a very powerful spirit. Okay, she is a great spirit. And everywhere she brought was light and light. In fact, the light even disturbed some of the beings of darkness. And some of these beings didn't want this, didn't want light. So they tried to sing her with a spell to basically death, or back to the dream time, to go away, go back to sleep, to either kill her or bring her back to sleep. So she pushed back. Her life and light pushed back. And it said some of these shadows became the bees and butterflies and other different insects. And Yi eventually finds out that light and darkness are a balance. See, when you look at all the creations, even in the Bible, and God said, "Let there be light." I mean, before that, there was darkness. Even if you look at the tree of life, you have Ein Sof, Ein Sof Or. The three veils of darkness before you get Keter. Okay? The crown, the Ancient of Days. You see this in other stories. So here we are before light. She brings light. She is the warmth and the light itself. She can be represented in the tarot by the Sun card. She is the power of enlightenment, of the eureka moment. She represents the joy of life and renewal, which this is what the sun, one of the meaning of the meaning of the Sun card is right there, is what she is. But she's also the cycles of life, all the cycles of life. She is a symbol of renewal and hope. She is the power of renewal and hope. She is the goddess of growth and creation of the natural world. Yi or Yai can be seen either pronounced, I believe it's Yi, but it could be Yai. So I'm doing my best to pronounce it. If I am pronouncing it wrong, please let me know. I'm always learning. And I will learn from my mistakes and grow from them. And not be ignorant, about it. Or try not to be ignorant. So Yi is the one who gave animals their different powers, and even when she created humans, when she created man, she realized he was lonely, and then created woman. So she is a goddess that creates, that brings forth life. Is she approachable? Yes, she is. She's the one that calls the plants to grow, to call life to grow and to evolve. She causes the eclipses by chasing the moon god, Balu, Bahloo. Okay, so Balu is male. Okay, the moon is male to the gamma ray. And she, of course, the sun is female. So when she catches up with Balu, the moon, that's when we get the eclipse. She pushes back against negative energies and negative spirits and entities. She protects her her creation, her babies, us, from creatures that wish to blaspheme her and to destroy us. She's the one that brings comfort in a time of sadness and depression. And of course, that's, go see a doctor if you need to. Disclaimer, take medication as you need it. Otherwise, she is. I mean, when you live in a place where, the sun is not up for like what, 30 days or more, people get depressed. That's why they use like this, like the UV lights to help with depression there. So yes, she dispels darkness. She dispels creatures that wish to hurt us. And we got mean old nasty Loki, who was nipping my legs and feet because he wanted to be a brat. Hey, creature of darkness, what's up, Loki Lofison? Look at those eyes. Through her is a change of the seasons. She's very prominent in the stories even today. And she's also seen in modern Aboriginal art. She is an inspiration to this day to artists. So if you need something to inspire you in anything that you are doing, then call upon Yi. I would definitely associate summer with her. And the winter solstice, when life and the sun is coming back, as well as the summer solstice, which is the peak of her power, would be a great time for us even in this hemisphere, among Wiccans and pagans, to honor her during these times, especially the summer solstice. She is, her colors are definitely golden, and all the colors that we see of the sun, all the hues that we associate with the sun, the yellow, the golds, the reds, the bright day. She is diurnal, of course. So diurnal means day, as nocturnal is night. Her plants are the wattle, Wattle, which is like this yellow flower. Another plant that will be associated with her is any flowers. Okay, so any flowers that bloom in her wake. Well, what do we have here? Sunflowers. The sunflower will continually face the sun. So we could definitely, maybe that's not traditional, but we can definitely associate that with her. Okay? She, things, the animals that are associated with this goddess is the kangaroo. Yes, kangaroo. The eagle and the emu. So let's look a little bit from here with this card. And look, she's on the cover of the Goddess of the World, as you can see. That's Yi. I think it's a very beautiful card that you can get from Amazon.com, and Amazon Prime is coming up. Oh, by the way, happy 4th of July to everyone that is in the USA. Happy Independence Day to also our troops overseas and all the people who serve. Happy Independence Day. Yi, the Australian Aboriginal sun deity, brings forth the power of light, warmth, and new beginnings. Find strength in the energy of the sun's life-giving rays and the vitality it imparts. Just as Yi awakens the world each day, let her guidance inspire you to rise with renewed energy and enthusiasm for life. So she is the power of waking up. As she woke up, she brought life. So when we wake up from our nap or our sleep, would represent her. So in the morning and the noon and the sunset is a great time, those times, to honor her, especially during solar noon. That's not exactly 12 p.m. That's exactly when the sun is at directly above. That's called solar noon. So she helps you to embrace your connection to your life. You're waking up. Not just waking up physically, but waking up mentally and spiritually to be aware. She is the power of consciousness and awareness. She is the power of transformation. She brings out and your potential in everyone. So she is the power of positivity. Let's look at this card. Let's see if I can get it without being nipped by the brat Okie. Yi, the sun. So let's look at this card. And again, it's from the Goddess Power. And I would recommend buying it. I love these cards. And I really do. Empowerment message. When you shine your light into the world, you will attract various people and experiences that match or challenge your commitment to being empowered. Right now, you are receiving information to know which choice to make, which opportunity to take, and which person to trust. The Aboriginal Australian sun goddess Yi illuminates your path with her rays and brings clarity as she shows you what you need to know. A bright light also attracts a lot of bugs, so know that you may also attract those who see themselves smaller as a result of your empowerment. This is the conditioning that needs to be healed in many in many people in the world. All you can do is be incandescent and joyful, kind and truthful, and the world will begin to reflect the goodness back to you. The goddess Yi is happy to help you. So then there's an alignment message here. But we're already 20 minutes into this. So, Yi is the power of creativity, your creativity. The chakra that is going to represent would be your belly chakra. That's right. So right below your heart, and your heart chakra, your chest, is going to be that chakra. That is going to be the chakra that represents her. Trying to think. The Manipura, sorry. No, he said Anahata, but it's Manipura chakra. Sorry, I had a brain fart. So it's the third chakra. So she is so that is like your inner sun. That is the powerhouse. And what it means is actually the city of jewels. Mani meaning gem, and Pura meaning city. So, city of jewels. It's your personal power, your personal treasure center. We won't stay too much into that because, again, I don't want to get off topic. And I know how easy it is with me because I don't have a script. She created living things in, the story of Yi. She created the animals, the humans, life itself. So she gives you the power to shape your world. She gives you the power to show your knowledge and tell the world exactly who you are. She is a power of positivity. What are some of the things that you can give her? I know the wattle you can give her, and I don't know if any animal sacrifices are done to her. That would be interesting. I would definitely, and these are not traditionals, I would definitely give her tropical fruits. Anything that deals with, grows in tropical climates. You think of bananas, pineapples. I mean, any fruits that deal with the, when you look at them, you like yellow fruits, red fruits, orange fruits, and you think of oranges. So can't go wrong with sweets and honey. Can't go wrong with honey. And you can't go wrong with honey cakes. You can't go wrong with things, things if you bake, things that are baked. Like stuff like breads and cakes. You can't go wrong with that. You think of tangerines, tangelos, and stuff like that. So, Florida license plate always has an orange on it. The sunshine state, as it's called. Yeah, right. More like the bipolar weather state. But anyways, it's called the sunshine state. The sun is pretty damn strong there. So, again, the best time to call her is during the day. Of course, that makes sense. Even though I'm doing this at night. Stop nipping me. I don't like it. You're not getting this chair. No. I swear I put up with this today. He's a bad boy today. He was attacking Lady Boss today really bad. I mean, he started pulling her, scratching her fur. I don't know what's got up to bug up his butt. I had to separate them. Bad boy. It's my bad boy. He's a little hell spawn, but he's my hell spawn, so remember that. He's my baby. Anyways, she represents all life, but also women. She is the one to call upon when you are confusion, when your thoughts are muddled, when you feel like your mind is in a traffic jam. She can clear it up. She's the power of clearing. She is the power of. She can purify a place. You call upon Yi and let the light in through the windows. When you are cleansing, when you're calling, calling to blessing your home. She's the power to consecrate and to bless. And yes, there is drawing down the moon, but it's different when you draw down the sun. I don't, if you're a witch and Wiccan, you know exactly what I'm talking about, drawing down the moon. As well, drawing down the sun is not as popular, but it is done, but it's done differently because you don't want to stare at the sun. Oh no. Really? You're going to pull down the whole altar cloth because you didn't get your way, Loki? He wants my chair and he's not getting it. He can wait. He didn't want this chair all day until I sat in it. So, too bad. And she is the goddess of a new start in life and to refresh your life. Cyclical nature of life. And how long have I been talking about this shit? He's really drawing me off. He's just running around. I know he's going to start attacking my feet. What you got, you little brat? Hey! I knew you were up to something. Don't bite Joker in the face. Hey! Loki, you're being a bad boy. Good, smack him, Joker. Get out of here. I knew he was up to something. He's just in a bad mood because I won't give him the chair. He can have a temper tantrum. I don't care. No, Loki, get away from her. If you know my channel, if you're new, let me tell you something. We got the 4 C's here. Cats, craziness, chaos, and cuteness. Not in that order, but definitely with the cats. Always find a way to disrupt me. They're trying to keep my mind sharp, keep me in the game. Oh, what was I going to say about her? I was talking about offerings to her. So, if you build an altar to her, One of the nice little things that you can do, if you have a just a personal altar, you could put lights around her altar. Images of the sun, images of the rising sun, images of the daylight sky, the beautiful colors in the sky when you see the yellows and the blues and the oranges and the reds throughout the sky. Those are absolutely beautiful. So, trying to think what else. Anyways, he helped me with this brain fart. So, yeah, so when you're having brain farts, you can ask Yi to come in and help you. She can help you concentrate and to focus more. So, she is fiery. She's of course she's heat. We know what the sun is. So think about when you light candles to her. You can use white. That's perfectly fine. White candles. That's red candles, yellow candles, and orange candles, and gold candles. Perfect for her. She is the power of to go forth and flourish, to go forth and succeed, and also of procreation. So depictions of her show her as a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous woman. And her body, her skin is just shining golden hues, bright golden hues. Her hair, well, that's almost like a fiery crown of the sun. Some people have drawn artistic versions of her where she has a crown of flowers, just like this. Or feathers, like this. More of feathers, though. They show her with feathers and some crown her with a crown just of a ray of light, and or a golden crown on her head. In her hand, sometimes she holds a flame. Her hair, sometimes it's like fire. Or even golden, like this, with golden hair. Good old fiery Goldilocks, right? So we see that she desires to be with Balu, and that she pursues him in a cosmic dance. where she traverses the sky to be with him. She's also she has sometimes often recognized or seen as the sister of Mirangulu. And Mirangulu deals with rain. She's a fertility goddess that brings fertility to the land. She's also in, I can't say they all believe. That's like saying, well, that all the Native American tribes of believe in this or that. That's not. No, we can't do that. No, that's like saying that, oh, all Native people lived in teepees. No, they did not. Okay, so let's not try to say all of them believe this or believe that. But there's also has been acknowledgement that she is the reason why I brought him up is the wife of the great creator, Vyami, the Sky Father Sky, the Sky Father, the Sky Daddy, but not like the biblical Sky Daddy. So Vyami is cool. Yeah, but so she is where I would put her of maiden, mother, warrior, crone, sovereign queen. I would put her as sovereign queen. But also mother, because she is very motherly. But she's definitely that sovereign personification. So Ye, sometimes she's referred as Ye, Yare, Yai, which is mother, literally meaning and the giver of life. She's also called another word, Biami, which shows her connection with, the Sky Father, Biami, the great creator. So she's the gift giver. She can help you create to transform your life and to transform the life of others. Ye is how can I say it? She's rooted in dream time and in dreaming. She deals with empowerment. I guess I'm a little bit repeating. That's how I teach. That's how I learn. So she represents moving forward with things, to a drive to get things done. And she is a goddess of success, achievement, as well as celebration. She is a goddess of celebration. So look at any card of the sun, and she's going to represent that. She's going to represent all that and more. So, being in the occult and the witch, the day I would associate with her would be Sunday. Yeah, and the power of the sun. Her planet is the sun. Well, it's not a planet, but that's what they call it in astrology, planet of the sun. So anyways, I guess I've been talking for so long, but she represents knowledge and wisdom. She can help you wake up abilities that have been dormant or sleeping. So, like we're talking about the sixth sense, that you can shine a light upon things. And when you have a mystery to solve or something is unknown, she's the goddess to come forth, to bring forth to the known. So anyways, I'd like to thank you very much for watching and putting up with Loki's antics, Loki Lofison's antics today. And be mindful with fireworks that there are veterans and people with PTSD and animals. And at this time, listen, if you let your cat out, don't let them out on 4th of July. If you need to walk your dog, if you have a fence, please stay within that area once the fireworks start going off, and have a leash with your dog, because once those fireworks go off, you can lose your dog. Your dog can run right in the street and get hit by a car. It's happened, and there are so many animals go missing at this time. People lose their pets, their cats and dogs run off. So just be mindful when you're celebrating in, a neighborhood. Just be mindful that Sir Mew Mew, every time he hears fireworks, he could hear one or two, and he'll go into panic mode. I swear, sometimes I think that cat is ready to have a heart attack during fireworks. So just be mindful of that. And please be safe. Don't be shooting fireworks at each other, because one day you might hurt someone. It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt, right? So, again, have a safe 4th of July. And please think of adopting a cat or a dog. And if you see a cat that's really friendly, especially after 4th of July, you can bring a cat. Call up a vet. You can bring a cat or a dog to a vet that's not yours and say, hey, I think this cat or dog is lost. They can scan it for you for free. All you have to do is just call. You don't even need an appointment. Just bring it into a hospital. Say, hey, I found this cat or dog. I think someone lost this cat or dog, and they can scan it for a microchip. And if it has an owner, they'll call the owner, and you just saved a life. You just help someone. Because I know when my cat got out, I freaked out. I freaked the hell out. So yeah, if you see a cat or dog, especially after 4th of July, and it's very friendly, maybe that cat or dog got loose. So you could bring it to a vet and have it scanned. Any vet. Small-time vet, VCA. You can think of, what's that other? Can't think of their name. It doesn't matter. Any vet hospital. So if you lost your cat or dog, you would want someone to do that too, right? So you can bring it there, or try to get in touch with a shelter or something, or maybe someone can come out and help you Anyways, other than that, thank you for watching. You're great, you're awesome, and as always, blessed be.